Hey, Princess. Welcome back to Amira Grace. So, we're going to be reading the book of John 4 7 to 30, but I'm not going to be doing the whole thing in one setting. We're going to be talking about the woman at the well. Yes. So, it starts John 4, verse 7. There cometh a woman of Samaria to draw water. Jesus said unto her, Give me to drink. And that's how our Father approaches us. He's like, hey, give me a drink. Give me your time. Give me your energy. For his disciples were gone away unto the city to buy meat. Then said the woman of Samaria unto him, How is it that thou, being a Jew, askest drink of me, which am a woman of Samaria? For the Jews have no dealings with the Samaritans. Oftentimes we feel unworthy of God's love. We've sinned so much. We've gone through so much. We've done so much wrong. And when God approaches us, we're like, I'm not even worthy of you. Like, sin and God don't go together. But she doesn't know who she's talking to. So Jesus is going to say to her now, If thou knewest the gift of God, and who it is that says to thee, Give me to drink, thou wouldst have asked of him, and he would have given thee living water. So, our Father is saying to us, if you knew the freedom, the love, the life that comes from me, you would give of me to drink. You would give me your time. You would give me your life. And in turn, he will give you living water. He'll give you that gift of freedom because there's liberty in Christ Jesus. Let's keep going. The woman said unto him, Sir, thou hast nothing to draw with, and the well is deep. From whence then hast thou that living water? Are you greater than our father Jacob, which gave us this well, and drank thereof himself, and his children, and his cattle? And Jesus answered and said unto her, Whoever drink of this water shall thirst again. But whoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him shall never thirst. But the water that I shall give him shall be in him a well of water, springing up into everlasting life. So, oftentimes in our promiscuous ways, we use sex to try and fill our void for love. And this is the water that Jesus is referring to that will have us thirsting again. Because, once we have that 5, 10, 15, however long it takes us to get that satisfaction or that feeling of love, in a matter of hours, sometimes minutes, we're going to want to feel that love again. But when we get in touch with God's love, we won't have that craving anymore. So the aim here is to discover self-love through the love of God. Sleeping around, bed hopping, it's not love. And before you say I'm judging you, nah, I walked in your shoe. I walked in your shoe. I was there. I was a serial dater, partner switcher. Forget dating. I get my fill and I get bored. But then I met Jesus. For real, real this time. And it was such a great feeling. And the thought of somebody unworthy touching me makes me sick. Not back in the days. Not back in the days. Loving them and leaving them. Love them and leave them. Yeah, that's what I do. Love them and leave them. Not anymore, though. Verse 15. Then the woman said unto him, Sir, give me this water that I thirst not, neither come hither to draw. So, we're going to stop there for a moment at number 15, where she surrendered her will to God. Give me this water. Because if I don't have to come back here, I don't want to come back here. Because I have to deal with those people looking at me because they know what I do. I got to deal with those people talking behind my back because they know who I used to be. So I don't want to come here. I don't want to come to this well to draw. So give me what you have so that I don't have to come back here anymore. So today, are you willing to give God what you have? Or better yet, are you willing to take what He has? Are you willing to drink from His well? So you don't have to go back to the well that will make you thirsty again. You don't have to go back to the activities that keeps you hooked and wanting more. And not even wanting more in a good way, but just looking for that satisfaction that never comes because it will never come. You have to keep feeding that addiction. You have to keep getting high to escape. You have to numb yourself just to get through this act. Do you want the water that God has to offer? The living water? Because He's ready. He's ready for you. He's been waiting on you. Do you? Amira Grace, Princess, your father, the King, is calling you. Are you ready?